So you've been rewatching That's So Raven
Yes.
on Disney Plus, and today I made the discovery that Corey's teacher
is Mrs. Puff.
is basically the actress who does Mrs. Puff.
I can't.
Are you ready, wife?
Aye, husband.
I can't hear you.
Aye, husband.
Oh, okay. Welcome, Puppers.
Okay, welcome.
Okay. Welcome to SpongeBob SquarePants SuperSponge. This was the first SpongeBob video game.
SuperSponge.
So this video game was released like around the first season, I believe.
Wow.
So yeah, this is SpongeBob at its prime.
Oh my gosh.
There were the good old days.
We are definitely big SpongeBob fans.
Yes.
I think we have a couple videos on SpongeBob.
I know the one. There might be two. But yeah, I just realized this is our second video game that has to do with the beach.
We are getting ready for summer here.
Yeah, we got ourselves a beach theme going on. But yeah, this is SpongeBob SquarePants SuperSponge. It's a fun little platformer. The plot's nothing special, but I really like the music. It definitely captures that SpongeBob feel.
I think it's just a fun license game.
Mm-hmm. I remember renting this at Blockbuster back in the early 2000s. I think this was right in 2000.
Say that again. I remember.
Do you remember Blockbuster?
Oh my gosh, it just made me think of John Mulaney, where he was like, I picked up the telephone and I called Blockbuster Video.
SpongeBob SquarePants on his adventures around Big.
So almost the entire cast is here for the game.
Wow.
Yeah, there's one actor in particular who did not decide to record lines for this game.
Who was it?
Clancy Brown, I believe. The
So,
voice
Krabs.
of Mr. Krabs, yes. Now, I don't know if he just wasn't interested, if he was busy doing Crash Bandicoot voice work, because he was big in Crash Bandicoot, or just the show wasn't that big at this time.
Yeah.
Because I remember it being a hit, but I don't remember,
I don't think it was immediately a hit.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of people thought it was weird because you're following a sponge.
Okay.
But
So yeah, here's the plot. It's Patrick's birthday, and SpongeBob wants an autographed photo from Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. And they're just like, sure, do some tasks for us. And that's the game.
okay.
So right now we're going to collect ingredients for a perfect sandwich for Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
The soul of a lobster.
All right, so here's our first level, and we're going to get into the specifics and the basics of SpongeBob SuperSponge. Now, this game was also for the Game Boy Advance, and it had a different approach to health.
Okay.
So this game is similar to Sonic the Hedgehog. Collect collectibles, and when you get hit, they scatter, and you got to collect them.
Okay.
Whereas I believe the Game Boy version has an actual health meter.
Okay.
I'm not the biggest fan of collectibles being my health.
Yeah.
Now, granted, if you can collect all 100 spatulas and finish the level, you unlock a bonus stage. Although I think it is a little more generous than that. I think it's 100 levels in one of the level per world. 100 spatulas.
I was about to be 100 levels.
No, 100 spatulas. That's what you're collecting here.
Okay.
But what really sucks is you have two methods of attack right now. Shooting jellyfish, which is very inconvenient, let's just say, and a butt bounce that is not as reliable as it should be. So here's what's tricky. Let's see if I can show it.
Well, if you run out of jellies.
Yeah, if you run out of jellyfish, you're screwed, so you always got to keep an eye on jellyfish nearby. Also, jellyfish don't fire as far as you'd like them to. They just kind of bounce 3 times and then blah. It's just they give up.
They're over here we don't have spines.
Alright, there we go.
So happy and free. Ha ha.
Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Oh my god. So you've been rewatching That's So Raven on
Yes.
Disney Plus. And today I made the discovery that Corey's teacher
Is Mrs. Puff.
is basically the actress who does Mrs. Puff.
I can't unhear it now.
Nope, I can't at all. Because I heard the voice at first and I was just like, where have I heard that before? It sounds like a children's cartoon. Hang on. And then in my head just rang, extra credit!
And you were like, that's Mrs. Puff. And I was like, no.
We're gonna go for it. 96. Oh, come on, get out of here. Shoot, shoot. 98, 99, 100.
Woo!
We have access to the bonus level.
Sweet.
Hooah!
Shark bait.
Shark bait, hooah! All right, next level, Sandy's Tree Dome.
Now entering Sandy's Tree Dome.
SpongeBob, you silly old sponge. Try using your helmet.
So here's how the helmet works here. You know how in some games you have like an air meter when you're underwater?
Yeah.
This one you have a water meter when you're stuck in dry air.
Okay.
So you gotta refill it by hopping into these tubs that
The
you'll see
little
spread
things of
throughout
water.
the tree.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. There we go, extra life, represented by some underpants.
I was just about to say, are they his whitey tighties? Are like,
Uh-oh. Timer's going down.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
I need it! You know, it's funny. We finished the Adventure Time playthrough, and now we're doing SpongeBob 2 games with voice work by Tom Kenny.
Because he's just awesome.
There's a
Like,
lot of
who doesn't love
similarities
Tom
we're having in
Kenny?
playthroughs lately. We're doing beach games,
Tom
we're doing
Kenny.
games with Tom Kenny, license games, the whole works.
It's funny because, like, I've seen SpongeBob first.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there are certain times when the Ice King... I'm just like, that's SpongeBob.
I'm trying to think of like what like famous characters Tom Kenny did before SpongeBob, because he was usually like a lot of like secondary characters, or
Yeah.
background characters, and you definitely
I
hear him a
know
lot
he was
nowadays.
in Rocko's Modern Life, I think.
Oh yeah, because he actually did the voice of Rabbit in the new Winnie the Pooh movie that we saw.
Yeah. So he is in SpongeBob, of course.
What?
Rick and Morty, Adventure
Yeah.
Time, Paradise PD, Rocko's Modern Life.
Okay, so he is in Rocko's. Nice.
Cat Dog.
Oh,
I think he was the mouse.
interesting. Okay.
Camp Lazlo, Brickleberry, Word Girl. He was in the Powerpuff Girls.
That's right. He was the city of Townsville.
Yeah. It looks like he was in the Del Toro Pinocchio.
Oh, who was he?
Let's see.
That was a really good movie. Oh well, 93. Doesn't matter. All you need to do is get a certain amount of
He was the sea captain.
spatulas. Oh, okay. Wow, that's really cool. A certain number of spatulas in at least one level per world, and that's how you unlock the bonus stage. So you don't have to get them in each level in a world.
Okay.
Just one level per world. So it makes it a little bit easier. Alright, so now we're in Fish Hooks Park. Playing hooky. Excuse me. Nasty little hermit crab. See, what I don't like about this game is when you jump, the camera kind of like bounces up towards you.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, I'm trying to kill what's below me. Keep the camera steady, please. I'm trying to do my trusty butt bounce. But when I jump, I can no longer see what I'm butt bouncing on. So then I'm just like,
Just butt bouncing on nothing.
I just got ants in my pants. These things suck. I hate them. They're hard to hit, and they always just like home in on you, even though they're going slow. Like they always pop up at the most inconvenient of times. I guess they're like little yellow squids.
Oh yeah.
That's what
I
I'm
was trying to
guessing they
think,
are.
like, what is it?
What are you? There we go. No. Shoot. I thought it hit okay. It didn't. I get very anxious when I have... This is why I hate the Sonic thing, because I'm just like 41, 42.
So much, and then it's just like, God damn it.
Like, because I have the collectible mindset where it's just like, ooh, if I get 100, I get an extra life. I get a bonus level. So, like, I'm fixated on that. Whereas if it's not linked to my health, I can get hit and still collect my 100.
Right.
Whereas it's just like, oh, be careful. Don't get hit by anything. Don't fall off. Don't slide.
I don't remember.
Don't have a projectile come fire at you.
I was gonna say, the little jellies that are your ammo, they don't hurt you.
No, they do not. The clams do if they snap shut while you're standing on them. You played this game, didn't you, for a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. You liked it a little more than Rayman.
Oh, I liked it a lot more than Rayman. I just, like, wasn't very good at it.
Well, if you're not going for, like, the bonus levels and you really don't care, it's
Yeah,
relatively
it
simple.
is, and it's fun. Like, it's just, like, a happy, fun little game.
Mm-hmm. And the music really is a banger. I have almost all the tracks that play in my car on my playlist. I proudly say I collect video game soundtracks now.
Oh, absolutely.
I wasn't the same when I was in my adolescent years. What kind of music do you listen to? Whoa, you mean the bleeps, the bloops? No, not really, but sure.
Well, I mean, those are in there. There are sometimes they come on and I'm just like, can we get to the next one? But no, like, a lot of the music is really well done.
Yes.
Don't believe me? Listen to Yeez.
Yep.
Listen to, you know, pretty much any Mario game.
I agree.
Any Zelda game.
I agree even more. Keep going, keep going. Not Kirby.
Octopath. Yeah, not Kirby. Kirby hurts me.
Kirby hurts me in more ways than one.
Emotional damage! Octopath Traveler.
That's the one you said, yeah.
Wild Arms.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All good choices. And most of those games we will see and experience for ourselves in the near future.
Yeah.
We almost did Octopath Traveler when Darksiders was giving us trouble.
Oh no, you're losing.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that pisses me off. But again, I already got my bonus stage.
Yeah.
So it's just like, well, so much for 100% completion.
See, the way that I would want to do it is like
But also I'm like sick
When
of
you-
obsessing over 100% completion.
when you get to your save state, I feel like you should your spatulas collected up to that point should be safe.
Okay. Get out of here. Shoot.
So like if
And
you
I
were
agree.
to
So if I were to get hit, because I did get 90,
yeah,
it
that
would
it
still
should
count.
stay at 90. Whereas like if you get 90
That would be
and
nice.
you have a
Sadly,
save
it's
state
not like that.
and then you get like 4 more and you get hit, you would go back to 90.
Ah, okay.
So like everything behind your save state is safe.
Neat. You should be creating games. We should get on that. That should be like one of our health systems if we ever do like a Sonic type health system, because it's very popular.
Yeah,
There's a lot of games that
I
have that.
like it just because I think that
So long as you have one,
Yeah.
you're invincible, basically.
yeah. I think it is a more forgiving to play if you're not trying to get 100%
Yeah.
or like any of the extras. But I can definitely see the frustration if you're at the very end and there's one like secret little guy that just bops you right before the end and you have to end with 0.
Yep.
Like, I feel like if you save throughout, what you've saved should be saved.
Well, because like in the case of Sonic, like you're rewarded for getting more rings.
Yeah.
You're rewarded for completing the level faster.
Right.
And those two mechanics butt heads a
Yes.
lot. They don't get along. So it's like you're trying to go fast, but if you get hit,
But you're
and screw
trying-
up, whoop,
yeah.
there goes all the rings.
And it's
so
like-
you're stopping to gather the rings.
Right.
You're wasting time.
But not only that, it's
Stressful, yo.
it's not exactly like, oh, well, you know where everything is at, so just don't get hit. You know, that's only works if you've played the game multiple times and you
Correct.
just know where all of the enemies are.
Which that is the intent of Sonic.
Like, speedrunners and
You're
stuff.
supposed to kind of like trial and error your way.
Yeah.
And then by replaying, you speed through and learn more about the level and stuff like that.
Right.
You're not just supposed to like start and like blaze through. You're supposed to take your time and learn the level. But it's a very odd misconception that when you start the game, it's just like, I gotta go fast all the time.
Yeah.
Don't stop. Just go, just go, just go. And the game's like, you're going to have a bad time.
I think that's because that's what it's advertised as.
Yes. That's the advertisement's problem.
Like, Sonic is the Ricky Bobby of video games. Like, you want to go fast, like...
If you ain't first, you're last. Get out of here, you stupid squids. See? So, every 4th level, you encounter a boss.
Okay.
And boss battles are very hard to do without getting hit.
Yeah.
Like, it's not bad to do them without dying. I can manage. As I say, as I get nicked by another stupid squid.
Squidward!
Are these related to you, buddy? Oh, buddy, oh, pal.
Hey, tell your cousins to lay off.
All right, here's our first boss. Boss hints from Mermaid Man and Barnacle.
The mother jelly.
This is the mother jellyfish. It's scared of jellyfish.
She's saying, I don't want babies.
Because that makes perfect sense. Get that child away from me.
That one's not mine.
It's not mine. So anywho, yep. Use jellyfish with your net and then fire them away at the mother jellyfish. I believe each time you hit her, she gets gradually smaller. Although I like when she's in... There we go. On the screen.
Yeah. I need to see her.
She's a-coming. Here she comes.
Lovely lady.
Oh, there's another spatula hidden right up there. Spatula, spatula. Aha! Yep, see, she's getting just a little smaller.
What did she just squirt out at you?
She fires electricity. Little electric bolts, see?
Okay, I see now. I was like, did she just shit on you?
No, she did not.
I could watch the jellyfish tank at the aquarium all day.
Oh, yeah?
It is so relaxing to just watch them.
Okay.
I really enjoy the aquarium. I wish that there was like a...
I like the aquarium, but like it's one of those areas where you always feel like you gotta keep moving.
Oh my gosh, not me. I could like, as you saw
Just-
when we went,
yeah.
I was like, I just want to watch the sharks.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to pet the stingrays.
Yep.
They're not stingrays, but I just wanted to.
Wakey, wakey, I got you a sandwich.
He looks so happy.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh!
Whoops.
Back already? That is definitely a sandwich fit for a superhero. Gonna need to think of something to test your superhero potential. And keep busy. Look, MM is not in great superhero condition at the moment, and he could really do with some pampering. Some kelp cream and a facial.
So now he needs a facial, so we gotta go get ingredients for a facial. And basically, you just like keep doing
It
task
spirals.
after task until finally it's just like, all right, we'll give you the autograph.
Okay.
And then we go to Patrick's birthday party, and that's the end of the game.
Aw.
So yeah, the game is basically just like all the fun little characters just
Yeah.
going on a wacky adventure. So this is the bonus game, 6 Clams Adventureland Big Wheel. Collect these tokens, and then we can get birthday gifts.
Aw, you're in Glove World.
Yep. We're collecting as many tokens as we can before the time runs out. And when you grab a glove balloon, it allows you to float a little bit. They all float down here, Georgie.
It's just SpongeBob in Glove World.
1, 0. All right, we got 19.
Nice.
What can we buy? Whatever that is. Cost 5 tokens. I'll take it. Sliced a sandwich. I'll take it.
Cupcake.
Can't get the cupcake yet. Nor the gift. Looks like Jell-O, cake, balloon, ribbons. Okay. So that's what we got to work towards, because when we collect them all, that all appears at the party at the end.
Nice.
Otherwise, it's just an empty building with Patrick
Aw.
and everyone just standing there going, "Woo." All right, folks. So this is SpongeBob SquarePants SuperSponge. It's going to be a short adventure, but an enjoyable one. We'll see you all in the next episode as we take on World 2.
Toodles. I tootled too early.
Toodles.